It really depends on what's being documented. And that's where I help folks to document to make sure they get the maximum of what's possible by what's in their record. And if the person is an oncologist and if they're not, they wouldn't know what to look for, how to document stuff. So being enlisted and an officer, I'm able to better bring a lot of this stuff together for folks. When I see them through first for the consultation, everything is on the website as to what the cost and stuff are. I will talk to people. I've done, pro bonos in the past. It just depends on the case, right? But I'm not the person who you can come to and then say, we pay later, because I'm not like a lawyer or anything like that. I can't do the payment plan after you get I saw something, they get like 6 times your increase,
Right.
or is that for months? It's like, oh my gosh. So if you have an increase of $1,200, oh, it's a lot. So
Yeah, but
no.
they don't go after those people. They go after the people who are 10% and try to get them to 100%. So they get 5 times
That
the
amount.
increase, which is
Oh,
$4,000. So that's 20
yes.
grand.
And that's per 6 months, the minimum of like 4 to 6 months payback. But yeah, no, it's
Because there's
just
some
flat rate.
companies who do a flat fee of like 5 grand or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with that because most
Yeah.
people's if they get you to a good number, and there should be a money back guarantee on whoever does it. There's a guy, Raider HQ, who does a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube. He's an actual VA Raider who just retired, and he started his own company.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, he's just there. He doesn't want to help you. He wants you to be able to do it yourself. That's my goal. Through this VA claim bridge, there's all these tools that you can find out all the stuff that's presumptive, which has to do with cancers from Vietnam and all. And because the other problem you run into, like you said, while you're going through the treatment, you get 100%, but then when the treatment's done, like it's like if you got
You could go down to 0. Exactly. It's like, what?
Especially with cancer, and people don't understand that.
They don't understand.
And that is, so we were talking to somebody about, they were going in for the cancer part, and it was like, no, don't go in for the cancer part. Go in for this, and this, because the cancer is 10%.
Yeah. So it's a matter, and that's where I help folks. And the Nexus letter, it has to be like written by a physician, but you want a physician in the specialty that you're going in, right? So if you have for PTSD, you want to deal with psychologists, psychiatrists. If you're going to go in for like sleep apnea, you want to talk to a pulmonologist, et cetera. If you want to do cancer, then Q4CD.com. That's what we're here for, to help folks with them.
And
Is
it just yourself and the Q4CD?
Just myself, and I have like assistants to get some of the
reason
things
I'm asking
through.
is like, my perfect world would be to where we had every one of those specialists to be able to be found, because they're not able to be found. Most PA. So I know a corpsman who became a PA, and he does all the emergency stuff, and he does Nexus letters for people. And he has certain things he'll do. He'll go through. It takes him 30 days because he wants to review the record, go through everything, and then write the stuff. And everybody's different. What I'm getting at, it'd be nice to have somebody who specializes in sleep apnea, because they tell you it could be any one of these 3 types of people to get a sleep apnea letter.
Yeah, they do. And so because of the specialty, right, I'm radiation and all that kind of stuff, and cancer, there are other folks other physicians I can have come under me that I've already signed agreement with, but they're like surgeons and, other folks that I'm working with. But I don't like to stray out of my lane, because there's so many other folks, and I don't want it to be a shark where then the overhead becomes a lot of problems.